wanted to ask you about Jabril Peppers. Kind of the way he's playing this year versus how he was used last year. Have you kind of noticed a difference in him at all?
Yeah, he's out here making plays. I think that a year under his belt, gave him a chance to learn it, be more knowledgeable of the game, and I feel like now he's just comfortable. He's playing loose, he's playing freely, and I was just excited to see him out there, making plays, especially in this training camp.
And we've seen him lined up close to the line. Sometimes he's even lined up, it looks like, as a linebacker or nickel, something like that.
He can play multiple positions. We can move him around the field. He's the type of guy where whatever the coach asks him to do, he'll do it, and he can do it well.
Your linebacking core in general, now that you guys have had some time together, Michael in the mix. What does he bring?
He brings a lot of energy, a lot of knowledge of the game. He's been in the league for 7 years, so he brings a lot of versatility. Just like other guys in the room. Guys can be interchangeable. They can play multiple positions, and that's something that I believe Mike can do as well. So he's been nothing but positive energy and vibes for us.
With the amount of skirmishes yesterday, as like the vocal leader of the team, do you address that at all, or is it just kind of a heat of the moment thing, you just let it go and let it happen?
As far as what?
Like the skirmishes that happened in practice yesterday, do you address that as the vocal leader of the team?
Address
the little fights? Do you talk to
Nah, I mean, they're grown men. It's dog days that count. Fights happen.
You just at the point where you're just kind of sick of seeing each other covering the same guy every day, that type of stuff?
I mean, it's a contact sport. You're hitting each and every day. It becomes repetitive. So it's just like, I'm not finna go, bring the team up and say, hey, man, we can't fight. It's your brother. You fight, you move on with it. There's no hurt feelings. It don't bleed into the locker room. You just, that small period of time, you just having a disagreement, or, you're just tired of hitting each other. So, but that happens. It's training camp. There's nothing that was surprising to me that happened yesterday. It happens.
Evan, when they brought in Michael near the end of May, on paper it looked like just you four guys looked like you could be a force. Now that you've had a couple of weeks here of actual hitting and you've got one preseason under your belt, do you now have a more crystallized picture of what you four guys are going to be able to do and the success you could potentially have working together at linebacker?
It's more than just four of us. That whole linebacker group are guys that can go out there and play. I mean, we seen James Burgess, the way he did last year when Jamie Collins, obviously went down. And, so we got a lot of guys that can get in there and play, and I feel like, you can switch up, rotation of who's on the field and who's not. So, I'm excited about this group.
One of the other young guys, Jannard Avery, what has he been like so far?
He's been a learner. He's anxious to, learn more about the game. He's explosive. He's a workaholic. He works his butt off, and just from him coming here in OTAs and leaving and coming back, he's cut tremendous body fat down, and he's gained more weight, but it's more muscle. So he's an extreme hard worker, and he's done nothing but great things for us so far.
Michael was saying the other day that he kind of goes 100% all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes he has to remind him, during the walkthrough, it's a walkthrough. You kind of seen that from him?
You want to see that in the young guy. You rather tell him to cut back than to put a little bit more work in. So that's something that's a positive when you see in a young guy that he's always trying to work, he's always trying to get better, he's always trying to do everything full speed.
Is this the deepest this defense has been since you've been here? I mean, we were looking the other night, the guys that were playing in the second and third quarter, a lot of them were starters a year ago.
I think it's pretty deep. We got a lot of guys that can start on other teams, and it's just a numbers game, so which is a good thing. You want to have depth, and just being here, I think my rookie year and this year probably the most depth as far as guys who really go out there and play.
We saw the clip in the first episode of Hard Knocks where Greg Williams was caught telling you guys, hey, I'm paraphrasing here, I wasn't real nice last year, and I hope not to be that guy this year, but if I need to be, I will. How is Greg different last year to this year? Because when we watch him on the practice field, we don't see much difference, but obviously you're with him every day. How different is he?
He's the same to me. Obviously, he doesn't yell as much, the more and more you get to know him. You know, last year he had to, you know, set his tone, set his culture, and you know, I joke around with him all the time. When he's yelling, you know, I you know, say something back to where, you know, he wants to challenge you, and you know, he's a good coach. You know, that's him. That's his personality. So it's like now guys are used to it. You know, when he's yelling, it's just like that's great.
Do any of you guys have the cachet to walk up to him and give him a box of lozenges?
Nah, not me at least.